All right, injury report. We had two guys DNP, Brandon Marshall with a knee, and Demonte Thomas with an ankle. We had four guys limited, Hamilton with a knee, Royce Freeman with an ankle, Roby with an ankle, and Joseph Jones with a foot. That's it, questions.
What Anthony Lynn, his coaching style, how would you describe it?
How would I describe it? Well, I guess your style is how your team plays. They've been good with the football. They're playing good defense. He's a offensive guy, and that's his specialty. So they're running the football very well offensively. And the quarterback's playing great football right now. He's got 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's taking care of the ball. He's got a 115.3 rating. So he's playing at a high level right now, and that's been the difference for that football team.
Coach, is that where their offense starts, or is it developed forward?
I think it starts with the quarterback. It always does. And in the last couple of years with Phillip, I mean, he would make some big plays, and he would give plays away also, but he's not doing that. I mean, he is playing smart, efficient football. He's using Gordon, obviously, on first, second down with the running game, and he's got three big targets, in the two Williams guys and an Allen guy. So it's an offense that's rolling. They've won 6 straight. It's a hot team, and it's going to be a challenge to get them stopped.
Defensively, what's been impressive about Derwin James on their back end?
Derwin James is a special player. I mean, he's a strong safety for him, so he's in the box all the time. So he's blitzing. He's the force player. He's covering tight ends. He's their Kam Chancellor. I mean, that's where they use him. He's a playmaker. I mean, he can sack the quarterback. He can make plays in the pass game. He can cover all of your tight ends. So he's definitely a special player.
With Royce Freeman limited today, what's your optimism he'll be ready for Sunday?
He looked okay. It wasn't perfect, but he wants to be out there. So I'm a betting man. I'll bet on Royce that he plays on Sunday morning.
You guys have rushed the ball well without him, but with him back in the lineup there, does that allow you to use Phillip Lindsay a little bit differently? What does it open up for?
I think it helps Billy, with his play calling, because Royce has his specialties that he's really good at. Certain runs he's good at, and it keeps the defense off balance. When you have a runner like Royce and a guy like Phillip, who can be in the backfield or flex out of the backfield. So I think it helps the play caller.
I know the focus is so often on Vaughn and Chubb, but what have you seen out of Shaq and Shane when Shane is healthy this year? How have they looked to you?
Well, starting with Shaq, I think Shaq's had a good year for us. Obviously he plays about 15 snaps a game on defense, and he's had a good year for us. Shane's been beat up. Shane had a chance to really show what he can do this year, but when healthy, obviously Shane can rush the passer. We have our NASCAR package still on third down, so it's going to be one of those guys inside. So they're both good players. It depends on on Shane's health.
Fans, people haven't really gotten to Phillip at all.
No.
Why is that? Is it just him getting ready?
Well, I think it's partly Phillip, and it's probably how they've been calling their offense. I mean, Phillip's been quick with the ball. He's always been quick with the ball. So we have to first cover the receivers, right? If he hits his back foot and someone's open, he's going to find him. Phillip's a guy you can't confuse, with different looks. So, we have to cover him first, and that's going to make him hold the ball. That'll give us time to sack the quarterback. Okay, if you don't cover him, the ball's gone. It's completed. I think the way they called the game on first, second down, it's been a bunch of max protection and 2-man routes, or it's been 3 wides, and it's been quick game. So I think it's a combination of how they've called it and how Phillip's playing.
Talked a lot about Cortland's growth over the season. With Deshaun, where has he improved, and where do you think he still needs to make strides?
Well, he's a young player still, but he's a great route runner. So I'm excited to see him get more opportunities now. He's going to be a good football player for us. I mean, he does the dirty work. He blocks. He plays on special teams. So whatever you ask him to do, he does. So he's got a bright future, man. So I'm looking forward to watching him play on Sunday. He's been out for a while.
Melvin Gordon is enough to deal with, but what about the danger of Austin Eckler?
He's a good little player. He is. I mean, he's averaging, I think, about 5.6 a carry. So when he's in the football game, you have to account for him. They have groups where he's in the game with Melvin, and he's running the jet sweeps and the screen game. So they do a good job with their personnel. Obviously they have Gates, who's a special player also. So they've got about 7 skill guys that you have to account for and have an idea why they're in the football game.
Over the last 4 games, Case has been better, more of a 2-to-1 touchdown pick ratio. Is it him getting comfortable? Is it through the scheme, through more play action? What do you see, and what do you see going forward?
I think it's a combination of both. I thought Case played one of his best games last week. So as time goes along, he's going to get better. Obviously, being with Billy, for a couple months now. he's getting the feel, for how Billy calls the game, and vice versa. So he's going to play better and better as we go along here, Case.
Thanks. What went into the decision to add Gronkowski to the roster at center? I mean, obviously,
right.
Paris injury, but why him?
Well, losing a center is tough, and you want to go with a young guy who hadn't played. That's difficult, So adding Gino, a guy who's played, in the league as a center, making calls and in a running pass game alike, So we went him because of experience, basically. We didn't want to go young there and take a chance of playing a young guy at center, doing a football game. So it was more about his experience.
Will Gino start, or will he go with McGovern?
He would not start. He would not start. McGovern's the starting center.
Vance, on the road in the division has been a struggle.
Yes.
Can you put your finger on what might be causing that?
I think it's a combination of it's a tough division, and it's hard to win on the road in this league. We have to get off to a better start. That's part of our team's issues on the road. Okay, playing fast, winning the first quarter. This team we're playing, they won the first half by plus 53. So we have to get off to a better start on Sunday morning, have a chance to win the game.
Pecco was nominated today for the NFL's Sportsmanship Award. Why is he the right guy for that?
He's a great person. He's a great teammate. He's the same guy every day, so I'm not surprised that he's being nominated for that. I've known Damatar probably 7 years now. He's never changed. He's the same person every day, good or bad, and that's a special trait for a player.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. All right.